Dear friends, today, Sunday, May 16th, we're on the 23rd day of the month of Iyar, the 38th day of the Omer, just 12 days left to the holiday of Shavuot, and we're on the 45th installation of our Corona Inspiration series. And this week, we are celebrating here Victoria Day in Canada. Places of the that are connected to the kingdom, the British kingdom, are celebrating Victoria Day, and it's celebrating the Queen, the birthday of the Queen. And I was thinking, the world is enamored with kings and queens, and even though today there are very few real kings or queens who rule over a country, like kings and queens were wont to do in the past, but yet we're still very in awe of the idea of a king and a queen and what they represent and what it means and how the whole world follows, because the most talked about and the most active is from the United Kingdom, the British Empire, their king, their queen, but there are many others in different countries in Europe. And it's very fascinating how we are so taken by it, and we follow it, and we read every detail of their lives like they're a celebrity of some sort. But even more than a celebrity, they're a bit removed. They are somehow different than us, higher than us. A celebrity, we look at a celebrity and we realize they were simple people like us, and somehow they went and they worked hard, and then luck, they hit luck and they became a celebrity. But you're talking about the kings, queens, princesses. It's a different level. And so I want to share with you, especially as we're getting close to the holiday of Shavuos, that God makes a statement in the Torah to all of us. And right before He gave us the Torah, He said, through Moshe, He says, tell the Jewish people, V'atem tihiyu li mamleches kohanim v'goy kadosh. You should be unto me a priestly nation, and a holy nation, a nation of kings. And Hashem really assigned to us that for Him, He looks at all of us as if we are kings, as if we are that special family, as if we are that special lineage, which just by birth is already on a different level and a different scale. And every one of us fits into that description. We are Mamleches Kohanim. We're a kingly nation of priests. So what does it mean? What does it mean in real life? So it's a twofold lesson or twofold meaning for all of us. Number one, that everyone expects kings, queens, royal family to behave different, to behave better. Not to be just like everyone else in society, but they are better. They are those that are examples of what it means to have true dignity, true self-respect, true level of understanding of responsibility that they have to have in their life. And so too for us, we have to remember that we are not just another created human being that lives in this world, but we are a king, we are a queen, we're prince, we're princesses, and we have to live up to that level of what's expected, carry ourselves at all times with dignity. And in Jewish law, we don't just talk about dignity, about how you go outside in the street when people look at you, but when you're in your own home, there's also a way to dress. There's also a way to walk around. There's also a language that's proper and a language that's improper. It is very important at all times to remember that we are not behaving for others. We're behaving for ourselves because of who we are. And the most important thing is the responsibility we have to look out for others around us as well. And therefore the Jewish people always knew, when we look at ourselves, we look at ourselves as how We have to behave responsibly to inspire those around us to also behave responsibly, to behave moral, to live a life of respect for yourself and for others, to live a life where you want to be as productive as you can be, to make the world a better place, to leave the world a better place after you live your life than when you came into this world. So yes, we are a kingly nation. That doesn't mean we have all the perks of a king. What's more important is the belief in every one of us of who we are and what we can accomplish. And just our stature alone, our existence alone, of what mark it makes in this world. And when we look at yourselves that way, you live your life very differently, you affect others around you very differently, and you raise up the level of the whole world that we are living in. Because the truth is, everyone, as a creation of God, is princes and princesses. We are all unique and special in our own right. Let's feel it. Let's live it. Let's not just look at Victoria Day as who is the one person occupying a throne that may have a lot of wealth and may have the crowns. We all have crowns. The greatest crown is the crown of a good name. Be a mensch, behave properly, respectfully to others, and you will see that everyone will recognize your crown that you're wearing, the crown of a good name, which goes further than any other crown, even of kings and queens. So yes, let's all be kings and queens. And if we behave like one, then we will be treated like one. There's a very nice story I heard where in the Jewish tradition, a bride and groom, when they get married, are considered like a king and a queen, and a groom asked the rabbi as he was studying before his wedding about how to live a married life, and he said, "So Rabbi, how long does this last that we are a king and a queen?" So the rabbi told him, "My son, as long as you treat your wife like a queen, you will be a king. The minute you stop treating her like a queen, your days of a kingship are over." And this is what it means to be a king. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. Hold your head high, not arrogantly. Hold your head high because there's so much invested in you. Have a great day. Thanks all for watching.